Hey guys, it's Gem here, and welcome to my December bullet journal setup. Because the December holiday falls on this month, obviously, I wanted to do something sort of festive, but at the same time romantic and sort of have a fairy tale feeling. So I guess this month's spread could be called Winter Fairy Tale. For the title on the cover page, I'm going with a fairy tale book type of font. For the capital D, I'm making it very ornate with a bunch of vines and decorations around it. As for the rest of the font, I'm trying to make it sort of Old English calligraphy styled, but to be honest, I wasn't super picky about how accurate it was, and I think adding the vine decals on the tops and bottoms really helped bring together that fairy tale storybook look. A huge part of this spread was that I really wanted to use acrylic paint, and also that I really wanted to use like a baby ice blue paired with some sort of gold for this spread. I've always wanted to test out those two colors for a winter slash holiday Christmas time spread. And even though it's not the same as a traditional red and green, I still think it definitely has a very festive look. On the left side, I'm drawing out a quote which says, "Fight for your fairy tale." It's not very wintry, it's not very holiday-esque, but I thought it was fitting for my fairy tale theme. I found this quote on Pinterest. I'm not really sure who said it. If you guys know, you can leave it in the comments below. And just to keep the theme consistent, I'm taking the icy blue slash baby blue and drawing some wintry looking branches with holly berries, or I guess winter berries, on the tips of the branches. The castle illustration is looking a little bare, so I'm coloring in the spires with a light blue pastel color, as well as the flags. I think the black accent really makes the whole spread come together and makes the parts of the castle pop. The next spread is my calendar spread, and instead of the traditional calendar format, I'm using the listed out format. And you guys might be wondering why there is a piece of washi tape running down the middle. It's because I originally did this page, but I didn't like it, so I took 2 clean pages out of a old bullet journal and I redid the pages, and that's why I have washi tape down the middle, just kind of hiding the edges of the taped on pages. But to be honest, I'm not mad at it. Like, it actually kind of fits the fairy tale theme. I wanted it a bit cleaner, but I still like the look overall. Instead of directly writing goals, I decided to go along with the whole winter fairy tale theme, and I wrote going places because of the carriage motif. And going places is basically my goals for the month. And next to that, I'm writing a map to get there, which will be the specific actions that I will be taking to achieve those goals. On the right side is my calendar page, and I'm using the format that's close to Writer Carol's bullet journal format, which is to list out all the days in your month and write them down vertically, and basically use that as your calendar as opposed to the traditional 7 days a week type calendar. I've been using the Gregorian calendar spread for most of my past month spreads, but I realize that they always end up pretty empty and I'm not really using them. So I'm just trying a new method to see if this is more efficient and helps me document events and dates and appointments and all that better. This next page that I'm working on is actually my expense tracker. Again, I decided not to go with an obvious name and went with that fairy tale theme and called it the Royal Treasury. Following along with the theme, I also drew a glass slipper, and it was so much fun. The shape of the slipper is just so satisfying to color in. I'm not sure why I drew a slipper. It's not like I'm buying a lot of shoes that I would have to track with my expense tracker, but I think it just fits into the theme very well. The mirror page that I'm working on is actually going to be my brain dump page. Usually I don't need a lot of space for my brain dump, so I think just this oval shape in the middle is going to be enough. But again, to tie in with the winter fairy tale theme, I wanted something like cold, but at the same time beautiful and ornate, and of course, hence the mirror. In the last minute, I decided to color in the edge of the mirror black, and at first I wasn't sure about the look, but then I added in these diamond shapes and dots and little squigglies, and I think it really gave the mirror a elegant, more polished look, and definitely made the whole theme come together. And last but not least is my fitness tracker page. Again, not an obvious title. The title of this page says "Strong Enough to Tame Dragons" to follow along with the fairy tale theme, and there are no damsels in distress here. And this is the final flip through of the completed pages for the spread. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I wasn't sure if the colors were going to go together, but it definitely has like a chilling but yet sort of romantic winter feel. I will be doing a weekly spread or weekly spreads in my next video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!